Butterfly. I'm doing my daily update. Didn't do one yesterday, but y'all basically have an idea of what's going on here. This is one of, right behind me is Mexico. Here's a big opening in the wall. Behind me is a cartel highway. It's always been there. It's been there for decades. They left these parts of the wall open for a reason. They say it's because it's a wash or whatever, but don't think your government doesn't know what's going on down here. So I just wanted to let you know that right now what we have going on is very few of us down here at this point. We need more people. This is an area where we have men and children coming through. Steal a little child. We got a lot of Guatemalan parents and stuff still living there. Their kids are gone from their front yard. They've been kidnapped to be used. We have people, illegals, that are coming through. It usually costs them about $1,500 to the cartel, or a kidney. There's organ harvesting going on out there. I've known about a little 3-year-old girl that was traded to the cartel and was given a nice little way to get through. We have the Samaritans making sure the cartel and the traffickers, the smugglers, have water when they come through. We've got water stations. I've shown you those before, up north a ways, which is where the cartel will pick up immigrants. We've had people coming through here. Up behind me, see that? That's a stash house. There's probably immigrants up there, men and children. Can't imagine what's going on inside. They just want their free ticket through, and kids are it. Government said, you got a kid, you get in the U.S. for free. If you are a male and you don't have a child, you're usually sent back to the cartel. We've got teenagers that the cartel controls. We had a drug drop last night down here. Lots of men and children coming through. When we're down here and we're making our presence known, it stops traffic. So when we have a quiet night, we're doing our job. We're keeping them at bay. We're keeping them. They won't come over here when we're paying attention. And with the few of us there is, we're looking at 12-hour shifts now. We're going to make sure eyes are on all these holes. If you can't see us, this is for you, cartel. If you can't see us, we're doing our job even better because we're watching you. We're taking pictures. We're watching who you bring through. We're watching your guides. We're paying attention to them. Do not think you're escaping or getting through or drug trafficking or child trafficking on our watch. We are paying complete attention to you, and we will continue. You will not get through Pima County, Arizona. We won't allow it. This is America. We're keeping our kids and our families safe from what you're trying to bring through. Now know this, America, the fentanyl coming through, this powder that they have, a little tinge of it gets in the air, it will kill you. This is strong. They're putting it in the cocaine. They're putting it in everything. The pills are coming through. Looks like a Percocet. It looks like an oxycodone. It is fentanyl. It will kill you in a few hours. This new powder that's Chinese have given the cartel to make, all the ingredients to and all the supplies to do it, is intense. It will kill you. Now, no, the cartel doesn't care when they're making the fentanyl and doing the powder, how strong it is. They don't care. So you'll get a weak batch and you'll get a real strong batch. That's why so many of us now know somebody who's died from fentanyl. I said this to my kids. I shared this video before. I met so many moms, angel moms, it's called. So many moms and dads whose kids are dead from fentanyl. Simple things like in college, got the wisdom teeth pulled, didn't have anything for the pain. One of their buddies says, oh, I got a Percocet, take the Percocet. 3 hours later, their baby's dead. And these are good kids. They're just doing what any of us do. You know, you get hurt, you get something happens, and somebody offers you something for it, and you're like, heck yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. That was awful what just happened, or I'm in that much pain to go ahead and accept that. Um, I met so many parents sharing their story, dead, their kids dead from illegals. There's a safe way to get in this country. This is not it. This is child sex trafficking. This is smuggling. We got teenagers coming through smuggling. They're muling. They're using these people. These people here, wherever the country they're at, that the United States is accepting people will take care of you. They're desperate. But on their way here, they get stopped by the cartel. They are assigned a cartel. They are now belong to that cartel, even up here in America. They belong. Cartel gets them through, takes what they can. We got moms that give themselves up to be raped to the cartel to protect their kids. Sometimes the kids still get raped, you know. They like that cute little 3-year-old. We're doing all that we can over here to stop rape trees. If you don't know what those are, that's where they tie a child up to a tree and take turns raping that child, and then throw their little panties up in a tree as an award for them, or you know, they think it's funny. And you can tell in these rape trees by the indents where they've been. You can tell the age of the child. They don't care. They will. They will rape a child to death. They don't care. They will take teenagers and use them to mule drugs. They abuse mamas. 90%. 1 out of 9 women and children that come through this hole in the wall has been raped, has been abused in horrendous ways. This is the cartel. They don't care. They care about money and power. And our own government, the way that they help is to make sure the abortions are paid for, that the STDs are taken care of, and that there's birth control available. So it's a safe rape. Thank you, government, for giving our cartel what they need to safely rape our women and children coming through. When you see the eyes, when you see these people coming through, innocent people, they didn't know what they were getting into on their way here. They had no freaking idea. And you see the look of horror and the stricken look on their face, and you know. And they ain't gonna say any more than the cartel lets them. So here's your borders. This is not a place of safety to come into the United States. Safety into the United States is done by rules, laws, and regulations. It doesn't mean we're not a refugee. It doesn't mean we don't help. But we do not send people walking through that freaking desert behind me to sit in those stash houses, being abused, doing what the cartel says to do. That is not helping anybody. That is abuse. It's horrible, it's sick, and it's money making through trafficking of actual human beings. We need people. We are the VOP. We work to help Border Patrol. We work to help our country. These are the front lines. You know why it's quiet over here? This is Pima County, Arizona. They're keeping everybody busy over in Texas while they run the real shit through right here. This is where they're doing it. And they're doing it behind our backs. They watch us. They watch us. And as soon as our backs are turned, they send people through. They pay attention to that. I'm going to put, once again, in the description, intel, so you could send supplies. We have been putting up motion detectors. We are lightening the path. Those motion detectors go off as soon as somebody comes through. We're doing the best we can to rescue and remain accountable for any rescues we make, as far as who their sponsors are, where they're going, what's happening. And the government will not help, but we got people that do. We got badass boots on the ground. And I appreciate all you that were able to call. Our Proud Boys, thank you. Dragon's Den, thank you. All our Border Patrol, thank you. VOP, everybody who comes down here for VOP. It's just so hard and frustrating that this is happening Where are you, America? Where are you? Get down here. Help us out. Help us out. This is our front lines. You know, wherever that may be, Texas, Pima County, anywhere in Arizona, Yuma, you've got California, you got innocent people, you got a cartel. We know what's going on down here. We know how to pay attention to what's going on. We know how we keep an eye on them while they watch us. We're watching them. The more people we have, the more of a difference we can make. It screws them up. Taking pictures, taking videos, showing up, grabbing people as they come through. Right now, sometimes what we end up doing is while they're sending somebody through for us to decoy women and children, families, they can run drugs through another hole, more people, and that won't happen. And these drugs won't come up and kill your kids. And these cartels and criminals won't come up and move in next door to you and kill your kids. I mean, you're looking at that, right? You're just going to sit there and ignore what's going on? It's frustrating. It's hard. But when God places you, you put your feet on the ground, He's strategically using you to stop this. Every life matters. It's not just the soul of this nation. It's the soul of every human being. And these are human beings. We're all part of one race. So let's work together. Let's keep the bad guys over there and save the babies from the trafficking. Give them a safe place. You can also get a hold of these numbers to check in about being a sponsor to these kids. The government isn't really caring who takes the kids. You can be an illegal, you can be a pedophile, you can be whatever you want to be. They don't care. So, if you got a safe place, let us know. And God bless you. Thank you. God, I'm feeling a little loss of words. So I just want to pray and ask you, God, to give us strength as a nation to drop down on our knees and repent and realize this is out of our control. You call us. We're all alive and living and kicking in this time for a reason. You call us. So help us to walk in faith. It's scary. You know, we got a lot dependent on us. I know I got a household to run, and I'm not there. But I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and I know by faith that you're going to handle every situation that comes up. Help all of us to have that faith, full armor of God, strong belt of truth, breastplate of righteousness, shoes of peace. Faith is a shield, helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Help us to stand. Help us to love one another. God, when you came down, you said to love others as we love ourselves. Help us to love who we are in you, and help us to love our neighbors. Oh, mwah. There's a baby right there. All right. God bless you. Get a hold of us if you want to come down here. I would suggest coming down here at least once, checking it out, and seeing how God moves your heart. So we run across immigrants all through the day and all through the night. We got cartel. We got at our borders, and we've got criminals running through all through the day and all through the night. So the more intel, the more help we have, the more we can make a difference. So God bless you, all of you. Take care. Have a great day.